Hello, everybody. Sorry. Gotta get the lights done. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Net Ghost Rider broadcast. Whoops. Lights are falling down. I'm Ghost. So I got a new setup. I got 3 monitors now. That's why the camera is slightly off. That's why I didn't stream last night, because I was setting up the monitor. It took a little bit longer than I expected. I know I originally said that I was going to set it up on stream, but this. Oh. All right. Just gotta fix this. Get the angle back. There we go. Now we're good. Now we're all set up. All right. So, I did not stream yesterday because I was setting up my 3rd monitor after 10 to 12 hour days, or 10 to 12 hour day of work. Which was good because it meant I made some money, and that's good because I got to pay the bills in order to bring this broadcast to you. Because unfortunately, this doesn't pay the bills yet, as much as I would love it to. But we're not there yet. We're working our way there. We just hit our follower goal of 130 followers with the thanks to Miss Team KK. Who is an RP streamer that I've been following for a few years now. She was our 130th follower. So I'd like to give her a shout out. She does some great content. I highly recommend taking a look at hers. But yeah.
Open the hood, open the hood, open the hood, open the hood.
No, don't
open
do that.
Open the fucking hood. You go so high in a branch, you might actually die. You didn't know that, did you?
God.
You didn't remember that about Nancy's? It's crazy how high you go.
It was beautiful.
Yeah, so that was a little bit of her RP content. That was in Grand Theft Auto, but it looks like she's currently playing Red Dead Redemption 2 RP. So thank you to her for being our 130th follower. So I have to update the goals here. We are now at 131 followers. So I have to update the goal here. And we're going to have to update it to... let's do 150. Let's get a little crazy. Nah, now we'll go 140. There we go. So there's our new goal. 140 followers. So we keep working our way up, slowly growing. I posted 2 YouTube shorts in the last 24 hours. And one's not doing that good. But let's watch them. History. Let's see. Go. So this one is... Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how I want this set up. 3 monitors. Actually, let's do this. Go here with that. This one here. Okay. That takes care of that. And then I need set up. Damn it. What's going on? Go here with this. All right. So let's take a look at my shorts that I've posted. So this is the first one. Oh, great. Stalkers. Stalker lair. Oh my god! I dove into the bug hole! Oh my god, I dove into the bug hole! So this is the bug hole incident when I was running away from bugs and dove into their bug hole, unfortunately. And then this is my favorite one. You can't say I got it and then let the bug fucking hit me.
I was hoping you didn't notice that. It's hard not to notice when you have a freaking nid.
Oh shit, you need to kill this thing.
Yeah, you know what? Here, I'm calling in.
Oh yeah,
Orbital's
call
up.
it in
Okay,
right on top of me.
back up, back up, back up, back up. Back up, back up. Back up. 3, 2, 1, go, come on. Yes!
God damn, man.
But don't you feel alive?
You almost killed me.
But see, I did it, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, because I'm like decent at this game. Did I tell you yet? There was a headline saying that gamers are complaining about the friendly fire in this game, and the developers straight up said like, no, it's funny.
That's amazing. That's respect.
Yeah, that's my favorite one. I love that one. That is Kiko almost killing me with an orbital. That one is not popping off like all my other shorts have been. So I might pull that one. We'll see how it does in over the next day or two. But if not, if it doesn't do well, then I'll pull it and save it for another time. Because I think the algorithm doesn't like that I posted 2 within a 24-hour period, unfortunately. But it is what it is. We're just slowly figuring it out. But the one before that, I have like 7,500 views, I think. 7,200 views. I'm pretty sure I'm over 7,000. No, 6,800. I think my total is 7,200 in the last week or so. But it's slowly going up. Oh, it's gotten 7,200 views. Yeah. So we're gonna do Helldivers today, and I'm gonna start out with some light, trivial stuff. Because I got dinner cooking, making salmon, so I got that in the oven right now. We're gonna do some light Helldivers, and then while I'm eating, I think we're gonna do some little light reacts, courtesy of SCow. So, with that being said, we are going to switch on over to game mode. Get it going.
Super Earth, our home. prosperity, liberty.
Hi there.
Democracy. Our way of life.
Oh, hello.
But freedom doesn't come free.
Sweet liberty!
Funny every time.
Look familiar? Scenes like these are happening all over the galaxy right now. You could be next. That is, unless you make the most important decision of your life. Prove to yourself that you have the strength and the courage to be free.
Join the Helldivers.
Become part of an elite peacekeeping force!
See exotic new life forms. And spread managed democracy throughout the galaxy. Become a hero. Become a legend. Become a Helldiver.
All right, chat, let's do this. Let's do this. Ooh, fancy. All right, let's do quick trivial shit.
The Helldivers battle for
Kill
freedom.
20 troopers.
Let us decide where
Troopers.
to enter the fray.
The hell are troopers? The hell are troopers?
The bots terrorize this planet with their mechanized brutality. Dive to the surface and end them.
Sabotage supply place. Ooh.
Mission
I like
coordinates
this.
locked.
Let's do this.
Hellpods primed.
Oh, I have that Patriot available. I'm level 27
Engaging
now.
orbital thrusters. Orbit synchronized.
All right, let's do it. We'll go here. Some trees there. Let's go. Eagle airstrike. Laser. Got the railgun too. Mortar's pretty good. Let's do that.
Hellpod
Alright, let's do
launch
this.
initiated.
Go here.
And fear the shadow
Dropping a
of
pin.
Right there.
North
100
Tyranny,
meters.
for justice is your cause. Allied destroyer joining squadron, deploying Helldiver to combat zone.
I don't know. This was from last night. I couldn't tell.
Sub-objective, location.
Calling in an eagle.
Say hello to democracy!
impact grenade. God damn it.
Platform over, damn it. This is all this rolling around point.
Allied destroyer joining squadron, deploying Helldiver.
Well, that takes care of that. Is that it? Oh, there it is.
Fire in the hole.
There we go. Those are some big fucking explosives. I like this update.
Northwest, 100 meters. Calling in an eagle.
Democracy's on its way. Sub-objective in your vicinity. Eagle 1 returning to destroyer for resupply.
Sorry about that.
Orbital incoming. Calling in a Hellbomb. I'm on the terminal. Hellbomb armed! Clear the area!
Oh, mines. Oh, mines.
Another diver for the cause.
Fuck. Hellbomb didn't do anything?
Reporting to the front.
Calling in a Hellbomb.
Come on.
I'll handle the terminal. Hellbomb armed! Clear the area!
What the fuck are they doing?
The extraction shuttle.
They're standing right next to the Hellbomb. Why would they do that?
Dropping a pin. 100 meters.
It doesn't make any sense. Why would they stand right next to it? Oh, God.
Calling in extraction.
Extraction request confirmed. Shuttle inbound.
Calling down supply. Requesting sentry.
1 minute, 30 seconds.
I hate these lights. They're so bright.
ETA T-minus 1 minute.
Requesting air support.
Here comes the cavalry.
Requesting advanced weaponry. Sending in an eagle. Have a taste of democracy.
ETA T-minus 30 seconds.
I'm out.
ETA T-minus 20 seconds. ETA T-minus 10 seconds. Clear landing zone.
Pelican 1 approaching pickup. This is Pelican 1, preparing for touchdown. I'm out. Countdown
Here we go.
initiated. Stand by for takeoff.
Takes care of that.
Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Liberty has seen you through.
All right, that was a good warm-up game. That was a good warm-up game. My voice cracked a little bit. Had a baseball game, so, you know, I was yelling a little bit. A little loud. There we go. Woo! We did it. All right, chat, I need to finish cooking dinner. So what we're gonna switch on over to React content. I do have a couple videos to react to.
A victory
All right.
for democracy.
27%. I suck. I'm terrible. I'm terrible. Personal order taken care of. Okay. Get out. All right. Chat, let me set up. Let me set up the React content.
As many of you.
All right. Let's do this. Go here. Here. Yeah, there we go. There we go. All right. So, Jon Stewart did a piece on AI. So let's take a look at that. and I will be around to react to it. Come on. Don't want to let me pin the message. God, Twitch is broken. There we go. All right. Pinned. So let's go with this content. Let me make sure. Louder. Chat. Just goes on the show that everybody's a liberal. Everybody's a liberal. All anybody ever cares about is literally, oh, it doesn't look good. It looks bad. This isn't civil. What are we doing? Oh, it looks bad. Just like their support of Israel when Israel's bombing the shit out of Gaza. Oh, it looks bad. How are the vibes? Vibes are good. I just realized I forgot to change which category I'm. Vibes are good. I'm feeling good. Been busy couple days, but I'm back streaming. And we're reacting to Jon Stewart a little bit while I get my food together. But yeah, everybody's a liberal. All anybody ever cares about the aesthetics of things. Don't actually give a shit about anything else. Set game, not Helldivers 2. I just did it, SCal. I literally just did it. I just fixed it. God damn it, SCal. Also, do you want to be a moderator, SCal? I asked you already. Anyway, right back to it. Okay, chat. I need to give you some details on AI. AI is not artificial intelligence. It's just a marketing term. The current AI that it has is basically a neural network. For those that don't know, a neural network is literally a bunch of nodes that take every potential decision and then bases the results on that decision and then compounds it into a little thing and then so on and so forth down the line and everything like that. Hot take from Sundar. Yeah. I mean, he is talking about fire. So. Sorry, doing something. Doing secrets. That was the pun. Yeah, I know, SCal. I know, I caught it. That didn't work at all. Okay, there we go. A hot take. This is a hot take by Zuck. Yeah. Let's use AI for toast instead of all that other shit we're talking about. What the fuck? Honestly, I think they're both not crazy comfortable on camera. I mean, they're both mostly like on the spectrum and don't really want to be doing promo videos. That's fair. Blood and Ice. That's fair. I get that. He can choose to put any PR person on there. He still chooses himself. Yeah, but that's an active choice because I'm sure there's like marketing research out there that shows when the CEO is the one talking, that it's actually better for the company. Which is why like Tim Cook and Steve Jobs always did the keynote speaking for all that stuff. What is his name? We all know. Exactly. That's kind of what I was getting at. Blood and Ice. I don't like saying Blood and Ice. FBI. Ooh, I could call you FBI. That would be fun. Do you prefer anything? Fire, Blood, and Ice? But FBI is cool. I like that name. So that means that we got the FBI in chat. I like it. I like it. Would you rather hear from the guy who created this stuff or some rando he put there? Well, to be fair, Zuckerberg didn't actually create anything. You can call me FBI. Thank you for the follow, FBI. I appreciate it. Also, I wouldn't say Zuckerberg really creates shit. He's kind of a CEO and just bosses people around to create shit and makes the money off of the backs of people that are actually creating it. I'd rather hear from a guy who created it. Where's he at? Thank you, SCal. But as in general public, see him as the creator. Yeah, the general public's very stupid. So seeing the CEO as the job creator and the creator of all products is correct. So FBI is technically right on that, which again, what I'm saying is that marketing probably says when the CEO speaks, it's probably better for the company. Like, he's the main guy when people think of Facebook Meta. All this promos for general public. Yeah, 100. Okay, this is the problem with the current system that we have. The current system that we have is every technology that is invented literally has been used to make more money. It's been used to lay people off, stop paying workers, rather than, making jobs easier for workers, having workers work less hours. They are highlighting this correctly. As Jon Stewart says, when they say, oh, it takes less people to do the work, they're literally, they're quiet. They're not really saying the quiet part. They're kind of saying the quiet part out loud by saying, oh, we're going to fire fucking people with this technology. I just wanted to sit down and say that.
Done with fewer people.
Okay, they're definitely saying the quiet part out loud. Oh, these fucking rich people. I'm so sick of them having the guts to just straight up say the quiet part out loud and just say this bullshit outright and not get fucking flamed for it. Like, what the fuck are we doing? Spacebar pauses the video, right? Yeah, I know. S-Cow. I know, but I choose to specifically not do it because it's way funnier to watch me miss the pause button. Look, Spacebar is not working, S-Cow. It's not working. Now it's working.
But he's actually warning us. Is there anyone who...
Oh, God, you're probably going to clip that now.
who might say the same thing as this?
I'm a little tired, S-Cow. I've done a lot of shit in the last 2 days. I'm hungry. I'm tired. And I'm back streaming again. I'm in your little cage and you're poking the glass. Don't poke the glass. I mean, to them, it's how to maximize profit. AI streamlines processes, so it removes jobs, which creates more money and more profit. Checks out, yes. No, that's correct, FBI. But that's a bad thing. That's not a good thing. Chasing the dollar does not lead to anything good. We've been chasing the dollar for decades now, and we have 500,000 people that are homeless, 30,000 of which are homeless veterans. We have numerous veterans that have PTSD because we continue to chase the dollar, because we send our military into oil-rich areas to get the oil. So the people that are supposed to be defending us are actually obliterating innocent civilians thousands of miles away from us. So how the fuck are they defending us? This is the problem with profit maximization. You start seeing things, you start seeing people as inanimate objects. The problem is people are real. And guess what happens when people get fucked over for too goddamn long? As someone who has studied history, there has been a lot of historical context of people that have been fucked over for way too long. And guess what happens to the people that are making money off the people that they don't see as human beings? Just want to point it out. So here's the deal. IOF, we did it to free us up to do other things. That's one thing. But then they turn around and say, nobody wants to work when we've been for centuries trying to automate things so people don't have to work. Exactly, S-Cow. People don't want to work for starvation wages. If you cannot pay a livable wage, your business should not fucking exist. If you're not willing to pay a livable wage to people, your business shouldn't exist. And also, the nobody wants to work argument has literally been the same talking point for decades. They found in like a 50s paper or something like that. It's absolutely asinine. They want to continue to suppress wages so they don't pay workers their value that they create for companies. Companies want to continue to sit on workers and keep the boot on their throat and not allow them to earn their value that they produce. Forget pay a living wage. Let's just aim to not work and everyone focus on learning new shit and not worry where we get food or a roof or a place to lay your head. Yeah, obviously, that's the end goal, S-Cow. But everybody has to fucking make money, so they're using that technology to make as much money as possible rather than making the world a better place and, allowing people to actually learn the things that they want to learn and do the things that they want to do. I mean, I think it all comes down to the push for liberalism, which encourages individualism. There's no sense of community, so people don't view others as actual really real and have no sense of community. Exactly what Christopher Lasch wrote about in The Culture of Narcissism. Yeah, liberalism, the hyper individualism that liberalism has absolutely created, has definitely broken our world and broken everybody's brains, and it's absolutely fucked up. However, the good thing that's happening is that people are getting fucking sick of liberalism and they're rising up and pushing back against it. So it's literally creating a community which is pushing back against this fucking goddamn bullshit. Just like you should push back on the top of the hour ad break. Because the top of the hour, every hour, I run a 3-minute ad break. To avoid the ads, you can pay $5 for a subscription or get gifted a sub or link your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account. If you're stuck behind the ad, you can use the NegGo ad to let me know you're stuck behind it. I will do my best to wait for you. Here comes a 3-minute ad break now. 9 out of 10. Yeah. SCal, did you see me get excited for it when I realized it was the top of the hour? I got a little excited for it. Oh, I got to figure out how I want my setup to be. I got to figure out how I want my setup to be with the 3 monitors now. Yeah, you faltered a bit. You're getting better. Yeah, I faltered because I got too excited for it. So we'll sit here and wait. I kind of want to put somewhere in my chat to use that emote if they get stuck behind the ads. I should have one with a sign that says back. So for those wondering, I'm eating salmon and broccoli. Make an ad command that triggers when you hit the ad button. I could do that. I don't know if Fossabot does that. I know I could use like StreamerBot or whatever, but I have the music way too loud. Hello, my fingers are so used to pressing 2Ds when typing ad. That's funny. I'm actually shocked that it allowed me to use 2 letters for the emote. I thought for sure that it would be, I thought for sure that it would make me use more than 2 letters. But then again, I have NegGo L, and that's only 1 letter. So FBI, are you back yet? Let me know when you're back. $30 seconds. Yeah, I didn't get my ad, but my app is so glitchy. Damn. We're just talking shit while you watch ads. I'll probably get them super late. You shouldn't, because I run these ads at the top of every hour to avoid any kind of pre-roll ad. So you shouldn't get it. Whatever. We'll continue. So also, this is super important too, is companies, instead of fucking paying you like they should, they keep just giving you goddamn titles. They keep giving you titles that don't fucking mean anything at all, which is why we have these elevated titles just like the Israeli military. The Israeli military has hyperinflated military fucking rankings and shit, which actually don't fucking mean anything. Nobody fucking earns that title or anything like that. And the title is empty. A title doesn't pay the bills, which we're trying to pay the bills. On top of trying to pay the bills, we're trying to save money so that we can get houses. But we can't do any of that because these fucking assholes are taking all the value that we're creating and putting it in their goddamn pockets, giving it to the goddamn shareholders. And before you say, oh, become a shareholder then, literally 90% of the stock market is owned by the top 1% of or the top 10% of the population. And I think 80% of that 90% is owned by the top 1%. So we can't get in. All the stock market prices are bullshit too. Everything on the stock, every company on the stock market has basically become a bank. Ghost letting the power loose. Yeah. I'm a little fired up. This is good. Christ, chat, we're so fucked. No wonder social media is melting everybody's brains because these old geriatric fucks are so goddamn stupid and are not willing to do the homework to learn the things that they need to actually fucking govern and regulate. These fucking morons. Oh, God, I can't take this. Oh, these fucking idiots. I mean, at least we can laugh at them. But the fact of the matter is these are our leaders. They're the ones that are supposed to be, you know, choosing the path for our society. But they're so goddamn stupid. Oh, it's so frustrating. I got ahead, but glad to find your stream. Hope the rest goes well. FBI, I appreciate you popping in. Got you next time, FBI. Yep. FBI. Also, how did you find my stream out of curiosity? Did you just click on one of the tags, or if you're still here? But I appreciate you popping in. Hope to see you in here in the future. Cornyn's my senator too. I didn't vote for him though. Yeah. Cornyn sucks. Wasn't Cornyn the dude that like absolutely butchered a fucking brisket? I'd just be going on random streams that look interesting. Well, thank you so much, FBI. This is a very interesting broadcast, but I'm a little biased. But yeah, hopefully we'll catch you again soon. Thank you, FBI. Thanks for popping in. And I'm glad I was able to, I'm happy I was able to give you a nickname, make it a little bit easier to call you. But he's biased for sure. Yeah, I'm a little biased. But yeah, thanks again for popping in. We'll continue with the react. That's a Boston Dynamics robot, right? Yeah. So chat. That was fun React content, and we'll keep doing it. I can't remember if it was BD or Honda. I don't remember which one it is. They all fucking look the same. It doesn't look like the Boston Dynamics robot. That might be the Honda one. MYFSA. Hi, Otto. Welcome back to the stream, Otto. You missed it. We had FBI. We had FBI in the chat. Let's go. Are you just speaking gibberish now? I can read. Up top.
Control your
Sorry, more Helldiver content.
yourself, General.
I can't. We should just shoot them. Lieutenant! He's just a little out of his mind, sir.
Warm it all up! Everything you've got! Come on, you hate! You want to live forever? Control yourself, General.
Okay, that wasn't that fun. I haven't seen the movie in so long, I barely remember it. Yeah, I don't remember this scene at all. Also, chat offline, Escal and I share Helldiver shit together constantly. You guys want to react to TYT news stuff? Also, I see Fox News did some shit Cannery as well. I don't watch TYT much, so sure. I love TYT news. Yeah, I haven't watched TYT in a while. They were getting a little too doomer for me. But yeah, let's do TYT. So TYT.
Following.
Whoa, Jesus Christ, that's super loud. So TYT is doing a piece on the Israeli strikes on the aid workers. I like Melon News too, but TYT News is good. I feel sometimes they do the gotcha things that the right does, so it put me off a bit. Yeah, and they've become fucking liberal conservatives too. And it's really goddamn annoying. But like Means TV is good. Ascal, what's the news one that you do? The more news or something like that? Some more news? Yeah. I had some good shit too. But yes. Give me a second. Oh shit. I moved everything around. I love carps. Dude, carps are bottom feeders. They're not protected so you can abuse them. Yeah, exactly. And pickerel too. Anyway, let's go to this TYT.
News that the IDF carried out 3 separate airstrikes back to back, which killed 7 humanitarian aid workers from various countries. Benjamin Netanyahu came out and made excuses for the deadly drone strikes, and unfortunately, the United States government has provided cover for Israel. So before we get to the US government and their reaction, I want to talk a little bit about the victims here. So the victims included one Australian woman who's a longtime humanitarian aid worker by the name of Lal Zaumi Frankcom. 3 British nationals, a Polish man by the name of Damien Sobel, and an American-Canadian dual citizen. A Palestinian driver from Rafah was also killed in the drone strikes. Now, in response to this, Benjamin Netanyahu.
Oh, he's responding to my message, LL, being auto. They have a good one about corpse having more rights than people this week. Yeah, we can look at that, Escal. If you want to send the link in the chat.
Who the Prime Minister of Israel came out and took ownership, saying that this happens in wartime. Does it? Does it happen in wartime?
It does if you're the leader.
Do you target a humanitarian aid convoy in war and just slaughter them?
Chat, this only happens in combat if you're actively trying to do it. When you're coordinating with the aid workers that killed and then they are airstriked. That's not good. That would be a war crime. They were literally coordinating with these aid workers, and they still fucking bombed them.
Okay, well, he also continues to say, we are thoroughly looking into it, are in contact with the governments, and will do everything to ensure it does not happen again.
Total lie.
That is a lie, because this has happened. This has happened multiple times. This time, it's really, really standing out, considering the fact that these are international humanitarian aid workers. And so Israel and the way it has carried out this war on Gaza has essentially alienated Israel and the international community. This kind of situation that we're talking about right now will further alienate Israel from the global community, which is why the Israelis who have taken to the streets to demand the ouster of Benjamin Netanyahu and his far-right government are doing the right thing. He has been incredibly counterproductive to Israel and the people there. Now, let's talk about the reaction from John Kirby, who held a press conference today and was asked about the intentions of the IDF in carrying out these 3 drone strikes back to back, which killed everyone in that humanitarian aid convoy. Let's watch what he had to say.
Funny too how they got bombed while Palestinians were coming to grab food. Not before, not after. Yeah. Alienated. Israel's been doing this evil shit for 50 years and no one gives a shit. Yeah. It's actually been 75 years. They've been doing this shit. And the only people that give a shit are people that are actually human beings and that don't actually have the fucking brain rot of capitalism and ensuring that they have an unsinkable airbase in the Middle East because it's heavily enriched with because it has a shit ton of oil. Also, Escal, this thing's an hour long. God damn it. I can't react to that. I'm going to be here for fucking 5 hours with the amount of times that I pause shit.
Is firing a missile at people delivering food and killing.
I'll do it another time, sir. Dude, I'm going to have to do it over like 4 streams of the amount of times that I pause videos.
Not a violation of international humanitarian law?
Well, the Israelis have already admitted that this was a mistake that they made. They're doing an investigation. They'll get to the bottom of this. Let's not get ahead of that. Your question...
So, chat, the reason that Israel's getting ahead of this and then fully admitting to what they did is because the last time that something like this happened and Israel tried to cover it up, they got slapped by Big Daddy United States and said, hey, knock it off. No, don't do that. So Israel's getting out in front of this and being like, oh my God, we fucked up. My bad. We're going to do an internal investigation. I promise you there's going to be accountability.
Presumes at this very early hour that it was a deliberate strike, that they knew exactly what they were hitting, that they were hitting aid workers and did it on purpose, and there's no evidence of that. I would also remind you, sir, that we continue to look at incidents as they occur. The State Department has a process in place, and to date, as you and I are speaking, they have not found any incidents where the Israelis have violated international humanitarian law. And lest you think we don't take it seriously, I can assure you that we do. We look.
Wait a minute. You're telling me the State Department has literally looked at everything Israel has done and said there has been no wrongdoing by Israel, despite the fact that Gaza has 0 fucking hospitals left. What? Are you fucking kidding me? It's all over the internet. Everybody knows that Israel has bombed literally every hospital in Gaza. But you're going to sit here and say that our State Department said that Israel has done nothing wrong? What the fuck are you guys doing?
Look at this in real time.
They have never violated international humanitarian law ever in the past 5 to 6 months.
I'm telling you, the State Department has looked at incidents in the past and has yet to determine that any of those incidents violate international humanitarian law.
Well, our State Department lacks any.
All right, Cap. Let me explain to you his wording there. This fucking clown, yes. Let me explain to you his wording there. He says the State Department has yet to find that Israel has done any wrongdoing. The key word is yet, which means they've found wrongdoing, but they haven't allowed it to come out of the State Department. I could guarantee that they classified this shit and they have this shit locked down. There is no way they're going to let that shit see the time of day unless Israel is willing to back off. It's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen.
In all credibility, the Israeli government has admitted, and this is based on reporting by an Israeli publication, Haaretz, that they knew the coordinates of the humanitarian aid convoy and that they intentionally struck the humanitarian aid convoy because they suspected that the convoy may have had one armed terrorist. There's been no evidence of that. It was just based on a suspicion, and they had no problem carrying out 3 separate drone strikes back to back that slaughtered 7 innocent people as they were attempting to deliver food in Gaza. Cenk.
So let's be clear, John Kirby.
Chat, what's the thing that Israel does where they actually decide to kill Israeli citizens to ensure no Israeli citizens are taken hostage or anything? Is it the Hannibal Directive or something like that? That's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like they were trying to claim the Hannibal Directive and claim that the aid workers had Hamas embedded within the aid work themselves just to ensure that Gazans didn't get any food at all. IDF is so trigger happy because they have 0 consequences. Yeah, 100%. And like the United States has the Invade the Hog Act, which basically says that any American citizen, U.S. official, or or allied countries cannot be tried for war crimes, or the United States would invade the Hague and pull them out.
Kirby's obituary, hopefully many years from now, should start with John Kirby helped to commit a genocide, helped to murder tens of thousands of Palestinians, and covered up the war crimes on behalf of Benjamin Netanyahu. He's a genocide denier. He's a genocide aider and abetter. He's a terrible, immoral human being, as is his boss, Joe Biden. I don't ever want to hear anyone telling me Joe Biden is such a sweet, empathetic man.
Agreed.
No, he's empathetic to people that are in the room. And who's in the room? AIPAC's in the room, Raytheon.
Stephon said this morning he was going to reassess their position in Gaza and maybe leave, so they got what they wanted. Yeah, and I've seen stories that a lot of humanitarian companies are pulling out now because it's too dangerous. And it's too fucking dangerous because Israel's too goddamn trigger happy. Sorry for stealing your wording there, Otto. But yeah, fucking Israel is literally bombing everything that moves in Gaza, and they don't give a fuck about anybody because there's no goddamn accountability. Like, we can even give them a slap on the wrist saying, you do bad. Don't blow up humanitarian shit. God, this is so fucking frustrating.
Raytheon's in the room, ExxonMobil's in the room, every donor and lobbyist is in the room, and he has overwhelming empathy for them as long as they bring a check for his corrupt, disgusting, vile office. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
But if you're a Palestinian, he has nothing but contempt for you, and he finances your genocide. So right now, John Kirby with that outrageous, I mean, of all the things. Now, you know how Ronna McDaniel.
Yeah, where are the sanctions to terrorists? Lock down the IDF's bank account? Yeah, I agree. Where are the fucking sanctions? As much as sanctions don't fucking work. Like, God, at least say that you've arrested IDF soldiers that perpetrated these incidents. Like, at a minimum. You don't have to actually do anything with them. Just say it. And they are not willing to say it. That's because they see their actions as just, as wiping out terrorists. I can't even do the accent. Hamas. God. It's just, I mean, at least the silver lining of all this happening is that people have now begun to see through the veil of Israeli Hasbara and see that is complete bullshit, and they're just bloodthirsty fucking maniacs. That's the only silver lining with this. That's about as low as the bar you can set. And now there's pressure on our leaders to kind of push back on Israel's fucking lies and atrocities. Did you see the protests today, though? No, I have not. I haven't had time to look at anything, but I'd imagine they're huge. I think it was like 200,000 in Tel Aviv. Holy shit. Also, were those protests for ceasefire, or were they protests to get the hostages home, or were they protests against Bibi Netanyahu? That's what I'd be curious about. Because I can understand if it was protests against Bibi Netanyahu. Ceasefire and Bibi, yeah. And the ceasefire is only to get the hostages home. Because Israel committing war crimes on Palestinians in Gaza is like polling at like 80% in the country. They hate Bibi. They actually think Bibi's not hard enough on Palestinians. Ultimate goal is elimination and absorption in Palestine. You'd have to be blind to think anything else. Yeah, of course. I mean, Otto, I literally did a YouTube video about it. And it's very obvious once you look at like the history of it. But the thing is, Israel wants people to think that there is no previous history, that all of this started October 7th. And they also, so here's the thing. This is the part that is kind of crazy. Why are they not steering into the skid saying, hey, this was our 9/11. We're just following what the United States did. That's what they should do. I mean, actually, the United States probably wouldn't like that, because the United States doesn't like when facts are pointed out that they committed war crimes in Iraq and Afghanistan. But maybe that's not a bad idea. But at the beginning, they did say, "Oh, this is our 9/11," but that was when they hyperinflated the numbers and everything to justify their brutality and the slaughtering of thousands and thousands of innocent Palestinian children.
Everybody ran her out of town because, oh, I can't believe she supported the big lie of the 2020 election. True, okay, I agree with that. How about this big lie?
Well, this big lie is okay when liberal media provides cover for it. Let's keep.
Chat, I'm gonna refill my water and I gotta throw away my scraps from my wonderful salmon and broccoli. But I'm gonna let this play while I get that stuff together.
Keep it real, Jake. Overall, in terms of mainstream media, there is absolutely a pro-Democrat bias where you can literally have John Kirby lie to the American people with a straight face about how there's no war crimes committed by Israel when we all know they are, that there are. We have seen them, we have covered them. The international community is in agreement about the war crimes that are being committed. But no, John Kirby is a respectful human being, whereas, you know, the liars on the right wing, well, we shouldn't, you know, at all give them any fairness, any credit. Look, this is the reason why there is distrust toward the media. This is the reason why, you know, Trump supporters will not trust anything coming out of the CNNs of the world, the cable news outlets of the world, and the New York Times, Washington Post. If they're not being fair, they're just not fair. They will provide cover for Kirby, for sure.
So you are 100% right, and let me double down on that in a couple of ways. Number one, imagine now if that was Trump's spokesperson, Pentagon spokesperson, and it wasn't Israel, it was Russia. And Russia had just killed 32,000 people in Ukraine, 23,000 of them women and children. Russia said, yeah, we targeted the aid workers on purpose because we thought there was a Ukrainian terrorist on board. And so we murdered them all. Oh, by the way, we target ambulances. We've destroyed every hospital in Ukraine area that we control. We've murdered 99 journalists, more than any other conflict since we started tracking it in 1992. We've done all of these things, but the Trump administration says they haven't committed a single war crime. Well, everyone in media would laugh them out of the building, and they would say the big lie and outrageous, and Donald Trump is owned by the Russians. And the Russians completely control him because of money, et cetera, et cetera. You know with absolute certainty, even if you're the most hardcore Democrat, that they would say that.
Absolutely.
But you switch it to Biden and Israel, and all of a sudden, barely a peep.
I think this is kind of copium. I mean, they're not wrong about like the Russia analogy and everything, but like if this was the Trump administration, they would be doing equal cover for the Trump administration. 100%. Because all of corporate media is fucking Zionist pigs as well. Luckily, there's a couple people on MSNBC that were calling it out, and one of them fucking lost their job. Mehdi Hasan lost his fucking job because he was calling it out. Oh shit. Wow. Sorry, chat. I'm just looking at notifications on my phone. So the Phillies won, and Bryce Harper had 3 home runs. And one of them was a grand slam. And my brother and sister were at the game. They were texting about it earlier, and it sounds like my sister got not brutalized, but a fan was climbing over the top of her for a home run ball. It sounds like it might have been close to them.
100%. Now, I do want to give some of the journalists at that presser with Kirby some credit because they did ask some good questions, including whether the Biden administration would ever reconsider providing weaponry to Israel as they continue carrying out the slaughter of innocent civilians, reporters, and yes, even humanitarian aid workers. Let's watch.
How can the U.S. continue to send military aid to Israel without any conditions? Is there no red line that
you know, we've had this discussion, you and me, quite a bit from up here. They're still under a viable threat of Hamas. We're still going to make sure that they can defend themselves, and that 7th of October doesn't happen again. That doesn't mean that it's a free
If you want to ensure that the 7th of October doesn't occur again, give Palestinians equal fucking rights. Give Palestinians equal rights, and then there's no reason for Hamas to exist. Hamas exists because Palestinians have been brutalized far too long, and it created a resistance movement that was so radicalized by the brutalization of the Israeli occupying force that they created the group Hamas, a militant force Hamas. You don't want an October 7th happening again. Take care of the material conditions of Palestinians.
Pass that we look the other way when something like this happens, or that we aren't and haven't since the beginning of the conflict urged the Israelis to be more precise, to be more careful, and quite frankly to increase the amount of humanitarian assistance that gets in. You know, I haven't been asked about it yet, but I expected I would be. You know, there was a discussion just yesterday with our Israeli counterparts about Rafah. Now, this one was done virtually. We expect it'll be an in-person meeting here in a week's time or so. But the whole reason to have that meeting was to talk about our concerns over a major ground operation in Rafah and to present viable alternatives for them to be more precise and more targeted.
You know, Jake, the other thing that really stands out to me about this current leadership we're experiencing here in the United States is how much the Biden administration seems to love posting their L's, right? In this case, you know, we wagged our finger at Netanyahu and said, don't be a bad boy and don't do this and that. Don't invade Rafah. And then Netanyahu, without fail, goes on television and says, we're going to invade Rafah. F off.
And you know
that's embarrassing to the American people, okay? This is not strong leadership. It's embarrassing.
Chat, BB's doing this and cucking Biden on purpose. BB knows that a Trump administration would allow Israel to do whatever the fuck they want. Even though Biden is giving Israel exactly what they want, BB knows that if they get Trump in office, it's going to open the door and allow Israel to mass slaughter and mass evacuate Palestinians in the West Bank and Gaza. That's why BB continues to fucking cuck Biden and not allow Biden to get a win. On top of this, BB's population wants him to absolutely brutalize Palestinians. BB is not favorable in Israel because the Israeli people believe he's not being hard enough on Gaza or Palestinians. So for BB to save his job and continue to maintain his job, BB believes that he absolutely has to wipe out all Palestinian life within Gaza and then allow the settlers to move into Gaza and settle it. On top of that, BB is in the same position as Donald Trump because BB is facing corruption charges within Israel. And I believe as prime minister, he can't actually face trial on those corruption charges, if I remember correctly.
Embarrassing.
And do you know what Kirby and Biden did after Netanyahu slapped him across the face? They said, here's a free $2.5 billion gift, courtesy of the American taxpayer. Please,
Yep.
Please murder more Palestinians.
Yep, exactly.
And then they said, and by the way, we'll then sell you an extra $18 billion, including 50 F-35s, 2,000-pound bombs, so you can murder more.
To be fair, giving them the F-35s might actually help Palestine because the F-35s don't actually know how to fly. They may or may not know how to fly.
More Palestinians. And by the way, why are they doing this? So you can get your feelings hurt and you could call me any name in the book you like. AIPAC. AIPAC says they're going to spend $100 million in the next election. And whoever kisses their ass more, and in their case, yes, they're theoretically getting money from American citizens. I would love to have that investigated. No one will ever investigate AIPAC in terms of, are they really getting it from American citizens, or is it foreign citizens that are also funneling in money? I don't know. I legitimately don't know.
What do you mean all Air Force F-35 training pilots are Israeli? I mean, maybe. Also, if that's a joke, my brain isn't working. Not maybe they are. Oh, really? That's... I was going to say something. F-35s don't actually fly, though. Like, they can't fly in the rain. Actually, that makes sense. doesn't rain in Israel as much as it rains like everywhere else in the world. So it makes sense that they would fly it there because that's like the only place it could fly because like it can't fly in the rain, allegedly.
Okay, but let's assume they're American citizens. But they say we are American citizens that care about Israel. And we want America to serve Israel. You're to do whatever Israel says. I don't care if it's a left-wing government or right-wing government. Shut up and do as you're told. And Joe Biden and John Kirby and almost every other politician in Washington says, yes, sir, thank you, sir, absolutely, sir. And they bow their head. If you're going to claim that AIPAC and the $100 million that they're spending is not relevant to the politicians, please say it out loud. I'll debate any prominent figure on the left, right, or in the middle who wants to make the lunatic argument. I would love to have you on camera, on air, make the...
I used to live by Kelly Air Force Base, and there was a contingent of F-35s with the Star of David coming in and out all the time. That sucks. I mean, they need those F-35s. It's very important that they have the F-35s to, battle against the bathtub bombs and the bottle rockets that Hamas launches over once in a while. That literally doesn't kill anybody. And the only people that die from those rockets are people that trip and fall on the way to the bunkers.
Mentally deranged argument that politicians don't care about the millions of dollars that they're getting from AIPAC or AIPAC might spend against them. Go ahead, I dare you. Say it with a straight face to the American people. Lose all credibility. It isn't about it's definitely not about AIPAC being Jewish. It's about AIPAC being lobbyists. The same goes true for Raytheon, ExxonMobil, and Pfizer, okay?
Yeah, it's important to really...
This is the crazy fucking part about AIPAC. When anybody says that AIPAC should be labeled as a foreign lobbying group, people absolutely fucking lose their minds. AIPAC is literally Americans for Israel Political Action Committee, I believe. Like, the fuck? It says it in the name. It's Americans for Israel. Israel's a foreign country. It's not a state within the fucking United States. Why would it not be labeled as a foreign lobbying group? That's insane. Like, you're literally supposed to register when you're in lobbying for a foreign country. Not for Israel.
Differentiate the notion of a Jewish lobby, which AIPAC is not, with a pro-Israel lobby. AIPAC is a pro-Israel lobby. In fact, many of the funders to AIPAC are evangelical Christians. So this is not about Jewish people at all, okay?
Yeah, and it's in the name.
Oh, God damn it. Why does it seem like I pre-watched this shit? It really does. How often does this happen when I'm reacting to content and I literally say the shit right as they're about to say it? Ugh. I had something else I was gonna say, but I forgot. Auto, I appreciate the resubscription with your Prime Gaming. I appreciate it so much. I kind of wish you would have waited for the 3-minute ad break so I could have used it as an example. But thank you so much. I appreciate it, Otto. Courtesy Bezos sub. Thank you for the Daddy Bezos money. I appreciate it, Otto. Oh, no. Next time. Yeah, well, I'll bring it up in the next 10 minutes. Also, it didn't really surprise me because I saw my sub goal pop up and it went from 8 to 9. So I'm like, something's up. Somebody's subbed and I don't see it. No, I clean. I saw it too. Yeah, it switched from my follower count to my sub count. I'm like, that was weird. Something happened. What happened? And then it popped up.
They have Israel in the name. They another group that's associated with them, Democratic Majority for Israel. They say, we are giving you money or we're going to spend tons of money against your opponent as long as you do as you're goddamn told and serve Israel. It's true of any country. They could just get American citizens that are aligned, and they do. They just don't have quite the same amount of power that has accumulated over the years as a lot of other lobbies have accumulated power. But yes, Joe Biden doesn't mind Israel. In fact, aids, abets, finances the murder of tens of thousands of Palestinians because he gets paid to. So that's a fact. Your pretty little heart can break over it. You can call me dirty names. It doesn't change the fact that not only is that an obvious fact, everyone in America agrees with me. So maybe everybody in Washington agrees with you and you could feel great about that. And yes, you have power and we don't, right? But it doesn't make what you're doing right. It makes you morally reprehensible. I don't want the John Kirby's and the...
Yeah, I was like, where's the sub noti? Yeah, that's what I was waiting for too. But I'm assuming Otto clicked the resubscribe and was, actually no. I was thinking maybe it would hold off because Otto was trying to come up with something funny to say for the resubscription. But I don't know. I've been thinking about doing a TTS, text to talk. I think that'd be fun. So I'm being reminded why I don't like TYT, by the way. 1-bit TTS? No. No, it's going to be $6.90 TTS. If I'm going to allow shit on my broadcast, I'm going to get paid for it. Hello, text to talk, this TTT. Yeah. I think everybody calls it TTS, though. Maybe I'm wrong. But anyway, I'm being reminded why I don't like TYT. It's not that I don't like them. It's why I get sick of them. Because this isn't exactly... Yeah, but you said text to talk, not text to speech. Whatever. You fucking... Fuck you, S-Cow. Fuck you from the bottom of my heart with all the love in the world. But yeah, this virtue signaling that they do, which it is virtue signaling, and I agree with them. But it kind of feels like an elitist virtue signaling, which I don't like. That irks me. But that might be the liberalism that has affected Jank and Anna's mind. Because now they're like hyper reactionary when it comes to like crime and shit.
And the Joe Bidens of the world to ever darken my doorstep. They are evil, deeply immoral characters, and history will write that they gleefully funded a genocide and then covered up the crime.
Thanks for watching The Young Turks. I really appreciate it.
No, Jink, history's not gonna read that shit. Because we're never gonna have power to write that history. But yes, this is why I don't watch, because I'm not against what they said, but the way they do it, it feels like, bro, you're doing the same shit they're doing on the other side. Yeah. Don't you dare darken my doorstep, bruh. Yeah. I kind of want to do more React content. This is kind of fun. But I also want to play Helldivers, though. Hour-long video, let's go. Fuck no, that's not happening. I literally wanted to play Helldivers this entire stream just to turn my brain off. Because my brain is melted from the last 2 days. I worked for like 12 hours yesterday. And then I set up the monitor and I edited for hours after that on that one little short, which is not getting any goddamn views. And that's pissing me off. Which it should get more fucking views, but it's not getting views right now because I posted another short earlier in the night. But the last one I posted is probably the best one I've done. Geo guess or wild card? No. You get a new monitor? Yes, I did, Otto. My new monitor is sitting up here to the left, which is why I'm looking this way more often. My job is hard enough. You ever have someone say something mean to you on the internet? That shit will destroy you. Yeah, that's true. But also, Then I got like no sleep last night, and then I went to work, and then I coached a baseball game, and they played bad. As cow smelly. Otto? You don't remember that quest, huh? No. Wait, do I gotta look this up? FC6? Oh, wait. I vaguely remember it. I vaguely remember it now. Wait, which character was it? Oh, who is the fucking... The one with the YouTuber in the training facility? Why am I not remembering this? Why am I not remembering this one? Because FC6 is full of forgettable clips. Yeah, but it's not I mean, it's forgettable, but I played it on stream and I have streamer brain right now. My mind is fucking gone. He's avoiding the mortar rounds in the training field. Oh my God, that's right. That's right. I forgot about that. Oh, I played that one and I made fun of that one so bad. Oh, that's a good one. That's right. Isn't he doing like a little dance and then he doesn't avoid the mortar? Oh, let's look at another Helldivers clip.
We are going in with the first wave. These more bugs for us to kill. You smash the entire area. You kill anything that has more than 2 legs. You get me? We get you, sir.
The fucking automaton missions are so goddamn hard. Yeah, and she's like, yeah, punch the bullets, that'll help. Oh my God, that was such a good troll job. Oh, this looks like a funny one. Helldivers 2.exe.
Yeah, I don't think so, buddy. Buddy's the limit.
The giant enemy spider.
Oh my God.
C3, mortar sentry. Yes, C3, please. You're just fucking us up. Your mortar sentry keeps killing us. Stop using it.
No. Dude, the fuck is this? Oh, bro, stop.
Oh, maybe I shouldn't use mortar sentries anymore. Whoops. Oh my God, that's so funny.
The shit's stuck. Yes, genuine dick sucking. One preparing to depart. Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning.
Can you link that clip, Lamau? Which clip are you talking about? The one that we're watching right now? Or the vid? Yeah, I can do that. We're ethical streamers. Ethical streamers here. Ethical reacts. I literally just found this. This popped up on my fucking...
So I see a lot of people complaining about this mission, but it's actually very easy. So what you want to do is just block the door, make a big group of people. Okay, that's about 20 people. I guess like 5 should make it, that's good enough. Okay, guys, go, 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 go. Stay together. One big team.
I'm about to end this man's whole career.
Wait.
Embarrassing. License and registration, please.
All right, these are literally people fucking around in Helldivers on purpose. Oh.
Oh, fuck, just land.
Oh, that sucks.
L2, can you please recall me?
That was a pro dive though? Yeah. Yeah, I unlocked Helldive the other day and I started playing it and it's really not that bad.
Hello.
Mavalon Creek is so fucked. I don't think I've played it yet, but I found out very quickly and learned in the training when I redid the training that you drown no matter what, and it sucks.
Enemy patrol dead ahead.
Sneaky, sneaky. Really nigga.
Also, has anybody figured out how to like sneak around in this game? Is it even possible? Because I like try to duck down and I get spotted. That's so
trolling.
fun.
It's called we do a little trolling.
The devs are going to remove the planet because it's so broken and unbalanced, but then the fans went insane with the fan lore. They ended up leaving it. Oh, really? The fan lore of the planet itself?
Hear that? That's the sound of heavy armor, stopping the spread of democracy in its tracks. See? Enemies that are more heavily armored require you to be more heavily armed.
Also, chat. Fuck. Never mind. I forgot what it is.
That's the stuff.
Here comes number 13, Mr. All coming from the three-point line right now. Oh shit, that nigga's sucking out his neck. He gonna meet that fucking. He gonna kick your toe.
Yeah, they made long clips, like 10 to 15 minute clips about a soldier going to Mavalon Creek and not coming back, super well produced and everything. That's kind of cool. I love how creative people are. So the funny thing is that literally Helldivers can DMCA them. That's like the fucked up part about the law, is that technically every game that's played online can be DMCA'd. Oh, Helldivers 2 Mavalon, click at it. Ooh. Did we watch the Don't Be a Sucker? Did we watch the anti-fascist propaganda videos from 1947? Did we ever do that? This could be some fun reacts. I don't think so. So chat, this is a video produced in the 1940s. It says 1947. But it's basically to spot fascists, and fascists are bad. I don't exactly say. I don't think they say why though. Maybe they do, but we can react to that. This could be some fun content. Fun content. Not as fun as avoiding the top of the hour ad break, though. At the top of every hour, a 3-minute ad break. To avoid the ads, you could get a gifted sub or be like Otto here and use your Amazon Prime account and link it to your Twitch account to get that subscription for free once a month. Give me that Daddy Bezos money, or give it to another streamer. But make sure that Daddy Bezos money doesn't go to Daddy Bezos. Make sure it goes to some streamer. Anyway, here comes the 3-minute ad break now. I mean, I've seen them, but not here. Top of hour. Yeah. Also, I had a really, when I said earlier that I forgot what I was going to say, I had a really, really good segue. And it was about the armor. It was going to be something about, you know what else you can avoid? Top of the hour ad break. And I was going to go into it from there, but I forgot what I was going to say. I was a little pissed off at myself for that. But yeah. So chat, I'm going to start playing this. And I'm going to post the link. Sub armor can defend you from the top of the hour ad breaks. Ooh, that's a good one. I might have to use that one in the future. Ooh, shit. That link wasn't good. That was a bad link. I can't even delete my own messages. What the fuck? Let me delete my own messages. Why is it so dumb? So stupid. I want to delete my own messages. What if I fuck up? Like I fucked up already? There we go. All right, I'm going to start playing this, and I'm going to fill my water.
Train with $200. He couldn't see any harm in a friendly game of cards. What if the other men were strangers? And take Joe Collins. He's got a nice wife at home. But he met this girl at the bar, and she looked after the first couple of drinks. There's a good old-fashioned word for people like us. We call them...
That's a lot of seconds passed. Yeah. I apparently had watched most of this video.
Suckers. And there are other people. People who stay up nights figuring out how to take away what they've got. There are all kinds of games. Mike here, for instance. He's got everything in him. He's young. He's healthy. Got a job. And he's got plenty of food. Big factories to make things a man can use. Big cities to do the business of a big company. And people. Lots of people. Enough to work the farm and build the factories, dig the mines, and run the business. All kinds of people. People from different countries with different religions, different colored skins. Free people. They can live together and work together and build America together because they're free. Free to vote, to say what they please, go to their own churches, to pick their own jobs. Yeah, Mike's got something, all right. He's got America.
America! Fuck yeah! Freedom of speech, and I can do what I want.
But there are guys who stay up nights figuring out how to take that away from him.
I happen to know the facts. Now, friends, I'm just an average American. But I'm an American. And some of the things I see...
I just cramped up. Really bad. That hurt really bad. Damn, I need to head to bed. I'll have to watch this myself later. Okay, Cal. Because I'm definitely not going to make this a YouTube video later. Definitely.
In this country of ours, make my blood boil.
But yeah, good night, Cal. I appreciate you popping in. I'm glad I was able to react to a video that you shared with me. And I hope I did it justice. But we'll be playing Helldivers later. We'll be spreading them. But we'll finish this video first.
I see people with foreign money. I see Negroes holding jobs that belong to me and you. Now I ask you, if we allow this thing to go on, what's going to become of us real Americans?
I've heard this kind of talk before, but I never expected to hear it in America.
Bro, what do you mean you never expected to be in America? There was literally a Nazi party that held a rally in Madison Square Garden. Fucking annoying. I hate that they like claim that this shit never happened in America. Like, no, this shit did happen in America. Fascism was on the fucking rise. And then Americans stood up to fascism and voted FDR in to prevent fascism from gaining power. Sure this wasn't last week? Did I react to this last week?
Well, I seem to know what he's talking about. What are we real Americans going to do about it? You'll find it right here in this little pamphlet. The truth about Negroes and foreigners. The truth about the Catholic Church.
Do you believe in that kind of talk?
I don't know, makes pretty good sense to me. And I tell you, friends, we'll never be able to call this country our own until it's a country without.
No, I mean the guy saying there are Negroes holding jobs that belong to me. Oh, yeah, I mean, yeah, this still happens. Chat, I can't wait to do a video about conservatives. All they can serve is talking points. Because, like, they've had the same talking point decades, if not centuries. Okay, going to bed for real. All right, Cal. See you later. Appreciate you popping in.
Without what? Yeah, without what? Without Negroes. Without alien foreigners. Without Catholics. Without Freemasons. You know these people. What's wrong with the Masons? I'm a Mason. Hey, that fellow's talking about me.
And that makes a difference, doesn't it?
Hey, chat. Everybody remember the poem? First they came for the communists, but I didn't say anything because I wasn't a communist. Then they came for the socialists, and I didn't say anything because I wasn't a socialist. Then they came for the Jews, and I didn't say anything because I wasn't a Jew. Then they came for me, and there was nobody left to stand up for me. I probably butchered the reading, but same concept.
Enemies, these are the people who are trying to take over our country. Now you know them, you know what they stand for, and it's up to you and me to fight them. Fight them and destroy them before they destroy us.
Chat, does this sound familiar to you? Does this sound like anybody, any party to you? Also, I just realized the lights are on in my kitchen. I'll be right back. That's way better. Yeah. Does this sound familiar? Does this sound familiar to you, chat? Does this rhetoric that you are hearing from this gentleman here, does this sound familiar to you?
Thank you.
Before he said Masons, you were ready to agree with him.
Well, yes, but he was talking about... What about those other people?
But in this country, we have no other people. We are American people.
What about you? You aren't American, are you?
I was born in Hungary, but now I am an American citizen. And I have seen what this kind of talk can do. I saw it in Berlin.
What were you doing there?
I was a professor at the university. I heard the same words we have heard today. But I was a fool then. I thought Nazis were crazy people, stupid fanatics. But unfortunately, it was not.
Does this sound familiar, chat? Does this sound familiar? Liberals being like, oh, no, that's the crazy one. Motherfucker. No, it's the mainstream narrative. Mainstream fucking party. This is what happens. What happens when you allow fascism to take hold, when you don't take care of people's conditions. people become reactionary and they look for scapegoats and they turn towards minorities and eventually down the line to Jewish people because it always has and always will lead to conspiracies of Jewish people. It's fucked up. It's the same shit over and over and over again. And with the modern version of this fucking bullshit that we have to deal with, it all involves those in power continuing to make a buck. So that's why they absolutely despise communists and socialists, because communists and socialists are literally advocating for bettering conditions of working class people, which the fascists need. The fascists need working class people who feel like they have been isolated and marginalized and forgotten about by the elite. If you don't take care of the working class people could lead down a road to reactionary politics, which then leads to radicalization in the wrong direction, where that leads fascism to rise and genocide to occur.
So, you see, they knew that they were not strong enough to conquer a unified country. So they split Germany into small groups. They used prejudice as a practical weapon to cripple the nation. Of course, that was...
I've watched this video a bunch of times, so I guess you could argue that I pre-watched it.
Not easy to do. They had to work hard to do it. You see, we human beings are not born with prejudices. Always they are made for us. Made by someone who wants something. Remember that when you hear this kind of talk. Somebody is going to get something out of it. And it isn't going to be you.
Yep. It's usually the wealthy and powerful, which is why the wealthy and powerful were trying to overthrow FDR and stage a coup and remove him from power and install a military dictatorship, so that the wealthy business people of the time can continue to exploit the labor that they had exploited for decades, leading up to the Great Depression. FDR was creating policies to prevent that from happening and prevent fascism from rising. All capitalists and capital owners will rather prefer fascism over anything involving a democratized workplace and ensuring that working class people get the value that they create.
This is not classroom theory. I saw it happen. I saw it first in Berlin in 1932. 5 young men that I knew were standing in the crowd listening to the Nazi speaker. Eric was a Catholic. Anton, a student of mine, was a Jew. Heinrich owned a small hardware store. Karl was a farmer. And Hans was an unemployed metal worker.
To all Bohemian Germans, I say it is time you inherited the nation which rightfully belongs to you. To you alone belongs the glorious destiny of the greater Germany. The Nazi Party will provide land for the farmer, work for the worker, and profits for the small businessman. Who is getting these things now? The Jew. The Jew who has stolen our nation and our birthright. Who makes all the money and takes all our jobs? The Jew! He must be shunned. He must be ostracized. He must be eliminated. And the Catholics. We don't want our great nation run by a foreign church. We Germans will know what to do with these people when the time comes. They and their faith must be destroyed. Then there are the Freemasons. In Germany, we have no place for secret societies. There will be only one society, and that is the Nazi Party. There will be no secrecy about that in the new Greater Germany.
One by one, he attacked each minority and he split them off one from the other. These men were all fellow Germans when they came here today. Now they were split into rival groups, suspicious of each other, hating each other.
That I've said this on stream before, but this is also what capitalists do. They divide the working class amongst themselves, ensure that they're not united together. Because once working class people are united together, they hold all of the power. They hold all of the cards. So that's why fascist talking points, fascist rhetoric, also capitalist rhetoric, where they speak ill of working class people, labor unions, and people that are working together get what they have, the value that they have created. This is why it's important to understand history, because you see over and over and over again that this rhetoric can repeat itself. That the division of working class people is what leads to oppression and widespread oppression, then could potentially lead. Important to be educated on this stuff and understand what's going on when you hear this dangerous rhetoric.
They were being swindled, all of them. But the man who was really being fooled was Hans. He was pure German, according to Nazi standards. To him they promised everything, and he fell for it. That's how Hans became a Superman. They gave him a uniform and they pumped up his ego. He wasn't just a little fellow out of work anymore. He was a member of the master race. Hans and thousands of others like him.
This master race bullshit it doesn't make any sense. Like, we've gone over this through the Civil War and World War II. It's funny how the master races, you get their ass fucking handed to them in warfare over and over and over again. On top of that, the so-called master race got destroyed in the Berlin Olympics in 36. Jesse Owens won a gold medal as a black man in Nazi fucking Germany. And Hitler was furious. That's a fun one I'd like to do a video on.
All playing a sucker's game. They gambled with other people's liberty. And of course they lost their own. A nation of suckers. Hitler needed these people. There was lots of work to be done. There were trade unions to be smashed, because unions were organized and might offer resistance. There were many political parties in Germany. These the Nazis destroyed. They were determined to smash every organization where people might band together and resist them. There were Jews to be beaten and killed. The Jews were not powerful, but they were a convenient excuse for all the nation's ills. And besides, a Nazi party member could not take over this man's store. Hundreds of Catholics were put in jail because the Catholic Church had strength and could resist the Nazi drive for power. They had split the nation into 100 pieces.
I knew neo-Nazis hated Catholics. I didn't realize it was that bad. So I didn't realize Nazi Germany hated Catholics. I know Nazi Germany heavily relied on religion for their talking points and everything, but I guess I kind of assumed, mainly because I'm Catholic my whole life, so I always thought Catholicism was like the main Christian religion. But obviously I found out that it was Protestantism. And they're literally ones that are our white Anglo-Saxon Protestant WASP refer to them.
And then one by one, they had destroyed the pieces. Over these broken pieces, the Nazis rode into power. One party, one nation, one religion. These men had won their struggle for power. They now ruled all of Germany. But still they had trouble with their oldest and most persistent enemy, the truth. They found that truth does not die easily. And so they decided to abolish truth. One great source of truth is literature. So they burned books. 20 million of them.
Also, the first books that the Nazis burned were academic studies on transgender medical journals and understanding the medical ramifications, right word. Basically, medical journals of transgenderism. And I don't even think that's the right term. But we lost a lot of literature on medical needs of transgender people and everything like that because the Nazis fucking burned them.
Many great men in Germany who were spokesmen for truth were jailed or driven from their country. Teachers, writers, scientists. Education was discouraged. In 5 years, college attendance dropped 53%. It was forbidden to listen to a British radio program or read an American newspaper. In Nazi Germany, you had to get...
To be fair, American newspapers aren't very fucking educational. I mean, the New York Times wrote a glowing piece of Adolf Hitler. Literally released a piece recently talking about how it's actually okay to be a neo-Nazi and we should actually listen to shit and white supremacists. What the fuck are you doing?
Get your information from Dr. Goebbels. He knew what was best for you. The church was one force in Germany still strong enough to proclaim the truth in public. This Catholic priest was arrested the following day on charges of immorality. The Protestant church...
Whoa. You're telling me that the fascists were speaking against certain things on the grounds that it's immoral with absolutely no basis for it? Huh. Who says shit like that nowadays?
The church also continued to try and fight for truth. The Nazis put this man in a concentration camp. There were others who spoke for truth, and I am proud to say that educators were among them.
And what, may I ask, is an Aryan? I don't know myself. But let us see what our present so-called authorities have to say about it. They say he is tall, slender, blue-eyed.
Oh my God, they're trolling Nazis. I love it. Oh, this is like all the white supremacists claiming that they're superior to all races, and you look at them and they're like 80-pound sausages in a 20-pound bag, and they're just fat, out of shape, and just dumb as fuck.
And blonde. There is no Aryan race. And more important, there is no master race. There are people who may find these ideas convenient, but science cannot support them. There is no scientific proof that there's any correlation between a man's racial characteristics and his native ability or character. In all racial groups, we find the same range of potentialities. We find idiots and geniuses. We find criminals and philanthropists. We must judge each man.
And sometimes philanthropists that are criminals, which is basically every billionaire because of wage. But anyway.
As an individual, and not by the color of his skin or his eyes or by the length of his nose. Come in, gentlemen. It's comfortable. And remember that there is no master race. That is a scientific truth. Anyone who tells you otherwise is lying.
And so, for all practical purposes, truth had been abolished in Germany. A lot of my German friends wondered what had hid them. How did it happen? Where did it start? It started right here. And this was where it could have been stopped. If those people had stood together, if they had protected each other, they could have resisted the Nazi threat. Together they would have been strong. But once they...
Exactly, chat. This is why we need to unite together and tell these fucking pieces of shit to go fucking home and make fun of them. I don't believe that we should isolate people, but these people need to be put in their place. They need to be shit on constantly. They need to be seen as a pariah. Because these people do not have good intentions. And the hilarity about these people will not benefit of a society that they call for. These people that say shit like this will not see the benefits of it. So they're literally doing it for free. Don't be advocating for people above you for free. Don't be a bootlicker, chat. Just don't do it. Don't be a bootlicker.
They allowed themselves to be split apart. They were helpless. When that first minority lost out, everybody lost out. They made the mistake of gambling with other people's freedom. Now let's see how those bets paid off. Carl the farmer was gambling on a better life for himself. What he got was extra hours of back-breaking work, as much as 100 hours a week. He was forced to stay on his land and produce what he was told to produce, because now Hitler was preparing for war. For Heinrich, who owned a hardware store, the bet didn't pay off either. 104,000 small businesses were closed in 2 years. And for Hans, conditions hadn't improved any. He had a job now in the munitions factory, but he worked long hours for little pay. The working conditions grew increasingly bad. And even though he didn't like the job, he wasn't permitted to leave it. And when Hitler decided the time was right, Germany went to war. Not by declaring war, but by a carefully prepared sneak attack. Once again, Hitler needed Hans to do his dirty work. Hans was an expert at brutality this time, and Hitler had decided to use Hans and his brutality against other peoples, the Czechs, the Poles, the French, the Russians. But in the crucial test of war, Hitler's race theories didn't pay off. His pure-blooded
Rewatch.
Supermen were defeated by the mongrel armies he despised. By the British of El Alamein. By the Russians at Stalingrad.
It's so crazy that the fucking British fought in shorts. Hey, they got to show off the quads. They got to show off the quads and show off those calves.
Then on D-Day by American soldiers of every color and religion, who smashed across the Normandy beaches and drove on through to the heart of Germany.
All right, this is a little history. The Russians were the one that pushed back the Germans all the way back to the capital. And then the United States got there after the Russians. The Russians were the one that isolated Hitler, and Hitler, ended up doing his thing.
For the misguided Germans who had swallowed the Nazi bait, the Nazi game did not pay off. The continent of Europe was strewn with millions of German bodies, pure Aryan bodies. And Hans, who was going to rule the world, got only a little patch of Normandy that he could call his own.
We must never let that happen to us or to our country.
We must never let ourselves be divided by race or color or religion, because in this country we all belong to minority groups. I was born in Hungary. You are a Mason. These are minorities. And then you belong to other minority groups too. You are a farmer. You have blue eyes. You go to the Methodist Church. Your right to belong to these minorities is a precious thing. You have a right to be what you are and say what you think, because here we have personal freedom. We have liberty. And these are not just fancy words. This is a practical and priceless way of living. But we must work at it. We must guard everyone's liberty, or we can lose our own. If we allow any minority to lose its freedom by persecution or by prejudice, we are threatening our own freedom. And this is not simply an idea.
This guy's pretty based. This guy's pretty based. He's got some cool ideas. You know, what administration created this stuff? It was 1947? Oh, I think that was FDR. I think FDR. FDR was a pretty cool president.
This is good, hard common sense. You see, here in America, it's not a question whether we tolerate minorities. America is minorities. And that means you and me. So let's not be suckers. We must not allow the freedom or dignity of any man to be threatened by any act or word. Let's be selfish about it. Let's forget about we and they. Let's think about us.
That was pretty good, chat. That was pretty good. I feel like I need to watch that video more often because it's pretty hilarious how conservative talking points are absolutely identical to current to those talking points of the time. But yeah. All right, chat. We're gonna switch on over to Helldivers. Oh, that's loud. That's really loud. That's way too loud. All right, chat. I'm gonna put my BRB screen up because I have to go to the bathroom and I'm gonna refill my water. So I'll be right back. All right. Let's do this. Launch the game. Oh. There we go. Come on. There we go. All right. So, I need to launch the game. All right. Let's do this, chat. All right. Here we go. $51 medals. Sweet. All right, I gotta stop. I gotta stop lo-fi because the music in this game is wonderful. Punisher, Blitzer. Breaker. Penetrator. Counter Sniper. Spray and Pray. Torture. Wait, where's the Slugger? Where's the Slugger? Oh, there it is. Gotta spend a lot more. Stamina enhancement. Yeah, let's do that. Patriot exosuit. I could buy it. This is actually a pretty awesome thing. We always made fun of it, but it's actually pretty good. These static charges are pretty good because it gives you kind of a breather that you can kind of take a step back and, you know, gather yourself a bit. Oh, the Quasar cannon. Yeah, that shit is based. All right, that'll work. Let's do this. All right, let's do Helldive.
Mission coordinates.
Here.
Engaging
Oh no.
orbital thrusters.
I'm doing Helldive and automatons. Oh, this is not gonna end well. Whoa, glitch. Oh shit. Need to change this. What mission is this? Oh, never mind, I got it. Destroy man bunkers. Okay. Go here. Here. Railgun. Oh, I can only get 3? Yep. Yeah, it's fine. All right, chat, this is gonna be nuts. This is gonna be nuts. This is Helldiver mode on automatons. Wait. This guy only has 1 stratagem. I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing.
Hellpod launch initiated.
All right, let's do this, chat. This is a long transition string. The closer you are to the edge of the map, the steeper the angle of incoming orbital bombardment. It's physics. I don't think that's how physics work. Also, what is happening? The game freeze on me? Oh, there we go. That was a crazy long transition scene. Oh, great. Oh, actually.
Tagging map. West, 100 meters.
You go this way. That was crazy. We got dropped right into the fucking their base.
Calling in orbital strike.
Oh, well, that was easy. On. All right, gotta look out for the mines. Oh, I can't crawl underneath there.
Requesting orbital.
Engaging orbital laser.
Zap him. What do I have to destroy here?
Got a sample. Dropping it here. Northwest. 100 meters.
Township at 300 meters northwest.
Requesting advanced weaponry.
Smart fabricator, northwest, 200 meters. Marking location, northwest. Smart fabricator, never mind.
I'm out.
Sending in an eagle.
Well, that takes care of that.
Tagging them out. Northwest. 100 meters.
Oh, shit. How did I get killed by myself?
Reinforcing. Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
Heavy. Southwest. 50 meters. Democracy has landed. Dropping a pin. West. 100 meters.
Heavy, west, 50 meters. Requesting advanced weaponry.
Heavy. On my position.
Tagging location, west, never mind.
Fuck. Missed it.
100 meters. Heavy, southwest, close.
Yeah, this is not good. I'm kind of cornered here.
Smart fabricator, west, 50 meters.
A little overwhelmed right now.
Calling in a hellbomb.
Smart fabricator. Northwest.
I'm out.
This actually isn't bad because the trees kind of provide cover. Takes care of that.
Calling down a support weapon.
Requesting air support.
I'm out.
Requesting advanced weaponry. Heavy. Southeast. 50 meters.
Engaging. I'll take it.
Orbital inbound.
Orbital inbound.
Well, that laser will take care of things.
Injury? What injury?
100 meters.
Come on, get up there. Get up there. Shit.
Requesting air support. Calling down a support weapon.
Calling in reinforcements. Requesting advanced weaponry.
Oh shit. Got fucking rocked. Damn it. What the fuck is that thing? What the fuck was that?
Point me to the enemy. Requesting orbital strike.
Get it. Really? It didn't do anything?
Tagging map. East. 100 meters.
It didn't destroy it? The fuck?
Marking location.
That's crazy that that thing didn't destroy it.
Reinforcing it.
Freedom never rests.
Damn it. Trying to get a grenade in there.
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
Got it.
Democracy has landed. Dropping a pin.
Requesting orbital.
Oh, shit. Did I get destroyed by my own guys?
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
Ready to liberate. Tagging map.
Shit. I failed that miserably.
Jack back inbound.
Red King, London Shield pack for Celtic.
Reinforcing. Dropping a pin. Northeast.
Requesting contact. Thank you.
Calling down a support weapon. I'll take it. We've got equipment.
Oh shit.
Heavy. East. Close. Requesting air support. Tagging location. Never mind. Northeast. Pulling in orbital strike. Bot fabricator. Northeast. East. 100 meters. 200 meters.
Oh, took care of that. Oh, that go in? Oh my god. What a grenade. What a grenade.
Bot fabricator. Northeast. 100 meters. Reinforcing.
Half reinforcement budget remaining.
Rare sample collected. Sending in an eagle.
Nice. There we go. Oh shit. God damn it. They just had the same problem happen to them.
Deploying reinforcements.
Going to print.
Nice.
Tagging map. Southwest, 100 meters.
Nice. Oh, Jesus Christ. Whoa, shit. Oh, damn it.
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
Oh, did I miss it?
Helldivers,
Shit.
reporting to the front. Calling in reinforcements.
All right, I got one more orbital laser.
Dropping a pin. South. 50 meters.
Mission at 20 minutes remaining.
Southeast. Cancel that. Enemy elite. South. Close. Middle line. Heavy. Southeast. Move. Marching orbital strike.
Fuck, I just wasted my rail cannon. I don't know what's happening. Just running for my life at this point. God damn it. Oh, drop right in top. Oh.
Point needed. Tagging map. Marking location. Northwest. 100 meters.
Requesting air support.
Ah! About to blow him up with that Quasar cannon. Damn it. just missed it.
Democracy has landed. Requesting orbital. Got a sample.
Oh, I almost ended up underneath that thing.
Dropping a pin. Southwest. Far.
Marking location.
Requesting advanced weaponry.
Oh, that took care of that. Kind of a free stratagem to drop on anything.
Supplies. New mag.
Calling down a support weapon. Southwest. 100 meters.
Dropping a pin. West, 100 meters.
I'm out.
Wait, why do they get to walk in the water, but we can't?
Reinforcement budget depleted. Tactical assets at your location.
Sending in an eagle. Boss. Southwest. Cancel that. Heavy. Southwest. 100 meters.
I have no idea what this terminal's gonna do.
Southwest. 100 meters.
Engaging terminal. Drop ship.
Oh, sweet. I wonder if this is gonna help.
Rolling in orbital strike.
Shit. Well, at least I destroyed the Hulk.
I got the terminal.
Orbital inbound. Requesting orbital.
Additional reinforcement funding approved. Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Southwest, close. Requesting air support. Joining the fray. Requesting jetpack. Freedom never sleeps.
Put the rocks between me and them. Come on. There we go.
Tagging map. Southwest, 100 meters.
Package acquired.
Drop ship!
Dropping package.
Sending in an eagle.
Package acquired.
Woo! Shit blowing up everywhere around me.
I have found the penis.
Dropping package.
Additional reinforcement funding approved.
Package acquired. Dropping package. Rare sample acquired.
Mission at 10 minutes remaining.
Requesting orbital strike. Package acquired.
Oh, we got them all loaded up. Sweet.
I got the terminal.
Oh, shit.
Liberty, save me!
Did it. Got it.
Rare sample acquired.
Woo! This is hot, chat. This is hot. We're getting through this. Helldiver mode. Oh, now I get the rail cannon.
Requesting orbital strike.
Firing orbital strike.
Democracy has been well delivered. May your extraction be swift.
Rare sample acquired.
Southwest, 50 meters. Heavy, east, 100 meters.
Hopefully it's an explosive.
Sending in an eagle. Dropping a pin. West, 300 meters.
Jet. Oh, great. Well, that didn't work. The fuck? Why didn't it kill the tank? Why was my rockets on top of the tank? I feel like this is going to be the craziest 1 minute and 30 seconds ever. Fuck. Come on, baby. Woo! Holy shit. We did it, chat. We got everybody out. Wow.
Victory was never in doubt.
First Helldiver one. Holy shit, we did it. We did it, chat. Just like we're doing a 3-minute ad break. It's the top of every hour, even though it's the bottom of the hour. I do a 3-minute ad break to avoid pre-roll ads for any new viewers. If you want to avoid the ad, you can pay $5 for a subscription, or get gifted a sub, or link your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account. Here comes the 3-minute ad break now. Wait, what did we miss? What did we miss? Damn it. What did we miss? I'm gonna get kicked out of this group. Oh. Nice. Oh my god, we're covered in blood. That's hilarious. That's awesome. 190 kills. Not bad. Oh, lots of shots. Stims used. Melee kills. Had 10 deaths. Oh god, that was bad. That was really fucking bad. Alright, I guess we'll stick around.
Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods primed. Allied district engaging orbital thrusters. Orbit synchronized.
Kill as many bots as you can. So this is where like that EMS thing might come in handy. Oh my God, this is, I guess this update, they kept the blood on your character. That's so great. Huh. Damn, that was a big update too. 1.5 gigs.
Launch initiated.
All right, let's do this, chat. Ministry of Expansion tirelessly works to expand the reach of freedom and secures vital resources for our society to thrive. The Ministry of Expansion. Oh, that's hilarious.
Go now, and fear the shadow of night or death, nor fear it, for justice is your cause.
Holy shit. Called down a lot of shit.
Requesting advanced weaponry.
Damn it.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched. Allied destroyer leaving squadron.
Just realized I was in the wrong category the whole time.
Squad lost. Deploying replacement squad.
Shit.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
I missed it? Holy shit. This is nightmarish. What the fuck?
Reporting to the front. Orbital inbound. Requesting orbital.
Reinforcement budget remaining.
God Damn. Holy shit.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
Joining the fray. Calling down a support weapon.
God damn it. Shit.
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
How do I keep fucking missing him? God damn it. This is insane. This is absolutely insane.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
Joining the fray.
Oh, fuck.
Orbital inbound.
Deploying non-lethal payload. Mission at 10 minutes remaining.
Heavy on my position. Requesting advanced weaponry. I'm out.
Helldiver, you are moving outside the mission area.
Shit.
Requesting orbital.
Firing non-lethal
Dropship.
Damn it. Holy shit. How are they not seen?
Reinforcement budget
Oh,
depleted.
fuck.
Bag's empty.
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
Ready to liberate.
Damn. That launched a long way. Or if this, I think this is the same person I played with the other night. Because they're a fucking beast. Wow. Holy shit, they dove and fired it.
Requesting air support. Sending in an eagle.
Damn. That was crazy. I'm about to get kicked out of this again. Holy shit. Helldivers, no joke.
Additional reinforcement funding approved.
That's not bad. It's respectable. God, that was ridiculous. That was ridiculously difficult.
We have new orders, Helldiver. The time has come to rid ourselves of the automaton irritant, once and for all.
Oh, shit. I'm selecting this?
You have a strategic
I'm the host?
eye.
Oh, fuck.
Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods prime.
Oh boy, here we go.
Engaging orbital thrusters.
What about here?
Orbit synchronized.
Fuck. This is a bad idea. Oh, this is not good. I think his VRAN likes the scout armor stuff.
Launch initiated.
Oh, no. The game crashed. Well, chat, that's going to be it for me tonight. That's a sign that it's time for me to go to bed. It's time for me to relax. I got to be up for work in the morning. This has been a fun stream. And the React content was pretty fun too. For those of you that are here and lurking, I appreciate it. For those that aren't here, sorry you missed out on a good stream. I'm going to send any lurkers over to Theo. I'm going to send y'all over to Theo. Go have fun over there, wherever you're at in the world. I hope you have a good morning, a good afternoon, and a good night. See y'all later. Sorry I wasn't in the right category.